tonight. We're in Ephesians chapter 6. We've been going through the armor of God, and I've been really, I took a long runway getting into the armor of God because I think sometimes we just jump right into, let's look at all these pieces. So we really looked at the run-up about being strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. And then we've looked at these individual pieces so far, the belt of truth that is absolute and essential and freeing. We looked at the breastplate of righteousness and how the imputed righteousness of Christ drives us to desire to live a righteous life. And so the idea of standing firm against the schemes of the devil in the imputed righteousness of Christ, but also living a life that is pleasing to the Lord. And then we come to the next piece of armor, and now we're talking shoes, okay? And I was thinking just the other day, like all the kinds of shoes that we wear, maybe dress shoes or tennis shoes or athletic shoes or cleats. Like I think about my times playing, football, even as a kid, or even as a soccer coach, making sure my kids had cleats. And I remember in high school running track and cross country and having these spikes, these track spikes, and even getting spiked in a race once, falling down, getting pushed and falling down and getting like 18 stitches in my leg because of getting spiked by some track cleats, and track spikes. I think of all these kind of things. I think of hiking boots. I think of, work boots and all sorts of things that people wear. And really the idea of shoes is you need to put something on your feet so that you can do the thing that you're going to do. Okay, so firefighters wear certain kinds of foot coverings. They don't wear sandals, okay? They don't wear open-toed shoes and what have you. Construction workers don't wear open-toed shoes. And I even think about in my life, times that I've had mishaps when I was barefoot. And, I can think of 3 of them. I'm not going to tell you right now, another time, maybe Sunday. But I can think of times like that. But now here, it says this, as shoes for your feet. This is Ephesians 6:15. As shoes for your feet, having put on the readiness given by the gospel of peace. That's where we're going on Sunday. That's what we're going to look at. What is this verse talking about? What does it mean? What are the implications? And all I can tell you is, as I've been studying this, it's far more than I've ever taken it as, and I think far more than you might have thought through with relation to what does it mean to as shoes for your feet, having put on the readiness given by the gospel of peace. See you Sunday.